Alright, hello everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to our Friday Craft Corner live stream every Friday at 1 o'clock. My name is Kat, and I am an interpreter in McCarricker State Park. And today we are going to create, it's kind of a two-part craft. Today we're going to make pom-poms and a catapult to project them. So what we're going to need for our craft today is popsicle sticks, rubber bands, and yarn. That's just about it. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to the Mendocino Area Parks Association. Mendo Parks is our partner nonprofit that helps with a lot of really amazing projects on our coast for our coastal parks. So thank you, Mendo Parks. Now, let's get into this really fun craft. I'm going to go ahead and pan the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to start by creating our pom-poms. Okay. So with your yarn, I want you to leave a nice tail. Maybe you can secure that with your pinky. And you're going to wrap your yarn around your fingers, just 2 fingers, while leaving a little gap. That's really going to help us later. And the more yarn you wrap, the fluffier your pom-pom will be. So keep wrapping and wrapping, but keeping that space, because that's really going to help us later when we tie off the middle of our pom-pom. There we go. I think that should just about do it, about that much yarn. And I'm going to go ahead and cut. Next thing I need is a separate piece of yarn right here, and I'm going to thread that in between my fingers and pull it up. So it's just about in the middle there. While holding on to this middle piece of thread, go ahead and slide the rest of the yarn off your fingers. This part takes a little bit of coordination. Sometimes it's easiest if you just put it down. And while making sure that we're tying this right in the middle, you're going to go ahead and use that extra piece of yarn and tie a knot. Just like that. Sometimes it's best to go ahead and double knot that. There we go. Alright, so here's what we're looking at right now. So you got all your loops on the top and all your loops on the bottom. You're going to take your scissors and cut open all those loops. You can see how you're starting to get your nice fluffy pom-pom, your projectile for your catapult. There we go. And just give it a little fluff. Now we've got a couple of extra pieces of yarn here. Those are a little long. And just cut those off. And ta-da! Now you have your very own pom-pom. Now, for the really fun part, let's make the catapult. Let's see what we need. So we have a base of 4 popsicle sticks. One to hold it steady on the ground, and another to hold this little cap I have here to hold the pom-pom as we shoot it. So let's start with this part, this arm right here. So you're going to grab 4 popsicle sticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 rubber bands. And you're going to secure them together with rubber bands on either side of this group of popsicle sticks. Awesome. See, already coming together. This one goes really fast. Now for our other parts, we need the actual arm that does the projecting and our base. To hold them together, we need a rubber band right there at the very end. So you're going to start off with 2 popsicle sticks and just 1 rubber band right at the bottom. Ta-da! Now this is another part that takes a little bit of coordination. Might have to move that rubber band down to the very, very end, just like that. You are going to open up the 2 popsicle sticks, maybe with your thumb like I'm doing, and put in this crossbar right there. Now this one's going to want to slip around a little bit, and that's what our last rubber band is for, to really secure that section. So you're going to go in and secure. So we start off with one side, then it's easiest to kind of flip it around to help create almost an X pattern like that. And that's going to hold it together really, really well. As you can see on this one, I used just a little cap from a water bottle, reusing our plastics, and rubber banded that to the top to be able to hold whatever we want to project, whatever we want to fire. Now we're going to take our pom-pom. Let's look at why this works. Why does this work? And it's all about transfer of energy. So your first piece, you're going to use your energy from your hand. Push down, and then something really quick happens here. Pew! And what you just watched was this great transfer of energy. I took the energy from my hand and I'm applying it to this arm. As soon as you let go, the energy you are exerting on this arm is transferred into the projectile itself. So fun! Science! Yeah! Alright, now I can't wait to see what you create with your little catapults. Maybe you can come up with a really fun game where you are trying to get the pom-pom onto a target. I wonder if you change it up. Maybe if you have a longer shooting arm, does that make the pom-pom go farther? Does it make it shoot higher? It's a nice way for us to experiment. So I can't wait to see what you do with your little homemade catapults and your pom-poms. You can always use ping pong balls or maybe some stones you have around. Just keep in mind of where you're shooting to make sure that we're not going to hurt anyone that might be around us. So if you end up creating this craft, I'd love to see a photo of it. Go ahead and leave a photo in the comments so I can give you a big thumbs up. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a fantastic Friday and have a safe and happy weekend. Again, my name is Kat, and this has been our Friday Craft Corner from McCarricker State Park. I'll see you next week.